Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Some hours ago, Nnamdi Kanu's brother came and gave a different directive from what was obtained some days back. Ima Powerful, the Media and Publicity Secretary, also reacted to the counter-claim being made by Nnamdi Kanu's brother. As we speak, Ohaneze has decided to move in 2 days. And of course, the Nigerian police force in Imo State have started showcasing updates already on the Ghost Monday. Right now, the citizens in Southeast in particular do not know where to stand. Reactions are coming here and there. Today is the D-Day. We'll still keep giving you updates, but for the now, people are wondering, are they to stay at home? Are they to go out? In a moment, you're going to get the full gist of this whole thing. But before we do so, like it, subscribe to the channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Let's start with what Ohaneze said. Popular Igbo group Ohaneze worldwide has hailed the indigenous people of Biafra Ipob over its decision to suspend a sit-at-home order issued in Southeast to protest the continued detention of the group's leader, Nnamdi Kanu. Ohaneze, in a statement on Sunday, said that Ipob told the path of honor by withdrawing the proposed sit-at-home. The statement read in part, "This is the first hour, or rather, this is the finest hour in Igbo land that after feeling the pulse of the people, Ipob, which is indigenous people of Biafra, succumbed to superior arguments that any sit-at-home at the moment was an ill-conceived idea and ill-timed. Ipob should always engage critical stakeholders in consultative meetings before any announcement of action to avert home resistance and opposition. The withdrawal of the sit-at-home instantly has reinforced our obligations to prepare for more diplomatic techniques through the southeastern governors and political leaders for the release of Nnamdi Kanu." There's a sigh of relief in the air the more the Ipob exhibit obedience to southeastern Nigerian governors and Ohaneze, the better. On Sunday, the group issued a statement announcing the suspension, adding that it was to enable students to write the upcoming NECO examinations. Ipob has listened to pleas from well-meaning individuals and groups within and outside Biafra land that we consider the fate of our children who will be involved in NECO exam, and based on that, we decided to shift grounds over the sit-at-home order. The statement added that Ipob on its part have realized the academic deprivation in the already marginalized Biafra students who entered for the year's NECO and will suffer, decided to suspend the sit-at-home order to a later date to allow the students to take their exams. Nigerians have reacted to this fact, and of course, things are already opening up. Let's quickly find out what the police did in Imo State order. Right now, they are parading a lot of eligible young men as ESN. I do not know how this will play out, but definitely parents are wondering what's the way out. The police, as of some hours ago in Imo State on Sunday, paraded 29 suspected members of the Eastern Security Network (ESN) and indigenous people of Biafra (Ipob), reportedly planning to bring down the state ahead of the sit-at-home order on Monday. The State Commissioner of Police (CP) Abotu Yaro said the command was able to gather the information on their activities and they were arrested. The commissioner, who stated this while briefing journalists at the command headquarters of Owerri, said, "We got information that they have concluded their plans to launch an attack on the state as a way of enforcing their sit-at-home order, and we moved our men to action. And unfortunately for them, all of them were captured in their different camps of ESN in the state. Also arrested were some women who offered them catering services." His words, "I'm glad to report that Imo has remained largely peaceful. We have security measures to ensure everything is secured. We are not aware that there are some people bent on trying to destroy the state. However, a lot of mileage has been scored and Imo still remains a leading light. We are not relenting. We must always be ahead of them." However, a marked suspect who said he has repented and will never join ESN in their activities was also paraded. Parading the suspect, he said that he will work with the police to fish out other members. Oof. All right, you have heard what the police officer said, the police force said in Imo State, and the fact that Ohaneze and Igbo had said they are so glad and so grateful that the IPOB have actually related their effort, by listening to stakeholders and by allowing the politicians, the governors, and the leaders in Southeast to work out modalities to see how Nnamdi Kanu can be released. The question is, has it always been the ways of IPOB? Usually, if you listen to some of the broadcasts of Nnamdi Kanu, you will always agree with me that he does not believe that the governors or the leaders of Southeast are properly representing the interests of Southeast. Hence, sometimes you see him calling one or two persons a filly fools. And now all of a sudden, they are now saying that they are liking the diplomatic move made by IPOB. Don't forget that some hours ago, Imam Powerful and countered their narrative, saying a narrative of the brother to Martin Nnamdi, saying that if there's any order at all, it should be coming from the DOS, that's Director of State, and not Nnamdi Kanu's brother. And that brings me very quickly to this observation. For every organization, there's always a channel of communication. There's always rules of engagement. There's always medium of communication. And for easy access and for easy transformation of information, it's always best to follow the due process and due protocols. Now, if Nnamdi Kanu's brother has said due to NECO exams and other exigencies, they have said to shift it. The question is, has he always been the one always doing all the talkings or the media and publicity? I think the answer is actually no. Yes, he's the brother to Nnamdi Kanu, but the truth is, if you continue in this line, at this rate now, a lot of citizens, a lot of locals living in the southeast are wondering, is he cancelled truly or is he not cancelled? And now for the locals, now hearing that some members of alleged ESN members have been arrested, and one who have actually made up his mind that he's going to fish the remaining ones out, it brings a lot of questions in the mind of many persons. For easy accessibility, it should have been best that since the group has always been known, the media and publicity secretary has always been known to be more powerful, all information should be routing through that path. But then, he has spoken like the brother of Nnamdi Kanu. I do not know how this will play out, but eventually there's a lot of, should we not going on right now in the minds of the Southeasterners. Let's meet in that conversation. Let's go wrap it up. What's your take? Do have a nice time. God bless you.